It's ready. Hello. You weren't expecting that, were you? I kept that quiet. I'm only on for an hour, just filling the gap. Ian and a few of us decided 5 hours in one stint's quite a long session, so we're going to try and split the 12 to 5s between a couple of us now. Well, that's the plan anyway. I am on again for 2 hours later on. 7 till 9, I think. I've got it somewhere. I've got so many bits of paper with things written on, I don't know which is which. You right, John? What's the day? It's Friday, isn't it? Yeah. 7 till 9. Hello, Lorna. You right, Chris? Lorna, I don't know if you got my email. I did try to reply to you, but then I got a message back saying it had been rejected. So I don't know whether you got the email or not. If you haven't, I'll just respond again later and hopefully sort that out. So if you counted up all your 1 and 2p's, Chris, you haven't. All right, I'll try and send it to you later then. Knowing you, you're probably sitting on there a pile of a couple of thousand, Chris, aren't you? You all right, Matt? Good to see you back. It's funny, all there was, though. The only other person that calls me that is my brother. Until Lou started it, nobody else has ever called me that. Not that I'm fussed, but yeah, it's been called a lot worse. Come on, get some more people in and I'll give you an auction. Yeah, so it doesn't bother me at all. His missus doesn't like me using Lighty because that's what she calls him. So I just do it to wind her up. You all right, Chris? You've been counting all your 1 and 2p's. I know you have. It's funny, I wind my brother's missus up a lot. It's good. Send it to Chris and he can forward it to you. Yeah, not a problem. That's all right. You all right, Mark? The first time I met my brother's missus, I'd been winding her up on the phone. And when I was ringing, she'd answer the phone. I hadn't met her. And I used to say, come on, I've had you for 5 minutes. Now bugger off, you're boring me. So then when I met her for the first time, she said to me, do you want a cup of tea? And I said, yeah, I'd love one. She said, how'd you take it? I said, in a cup. How'd you bloody think? What am I going to be auctioning? I'm only on for an hour, so I haven't got a lot for you. In fact, I've actually only got one packaged coin for you this hour, but then I'm on later on that I've got a couple of beauties for you. What was Lou said? I hate coppers, they make my hands stink. Steve's taking it personally. Oh dear. So who's asking? Yeah, I've only got one package this time, I say, because it's only an hour. So if you do get on that, though, I might let you pick a COA. But I'm not going to do a COA, because Steve's just done that. And I know a couple of people want to do that later on as well, so I'm not going to do a Q Garden. COA. That was as a package, so that's all right. Pennies, not please. Yeah, you're changing your tune now, Louise. We knew what you meant. Not got many. I need to be patient or can't wait for the right opportunity. Yeah, I mean, every CJ, I've got a list of what everybody's got or what everybody's allowed to auction. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you that because we want you to tune in for as long as possible. You like Popcoin? But yeah, there are some good coins coming up and some that will go really well, I expect. So yeah, you've got some really nice ones coming up. Give you a rundown of who's on tonight. It's right through till midnight tonight. Okay, not that long. I had it there a minute ago. I'm so organised. It is here somewhere. Oh, I don't know. So Jamie's coming back on again for a 5 to 7. And there's a possibility something good might be happening in that time. I'm sure it'd be good anyway, but there might be something nice for you as well. And then I'm going to come back on and do 7 till 9. Then My Family Collects. If you're not already subbed to My Family Collect, go and give them a sub now because they're very close to hitting 200 subs. And if they get 200, they're doing another giveaway. They've only just done one, but if they hit 200, they'll be doing another one. And then Coins and More is back on at 11 till 12. Hannah, hi all, just popping in whilst waiting for them to be called on for the scan. No, it's good to see you anyway, Hannah. Always like seeing you come in and cheering us up. You like again, RJ? We need to have a chat about when you're going to be free to have a stream again. Because I enjoyed watching yours. And I've always got hours that I can fit somebody in. So if you haven't got my email, you're on the WhatsApp group anyway, aren't you? So just let us know when you're free and I'll fit you in. So what should we kick you off with? Should we kick you off with the packaged coin or a print? We've all got to do a print, so I've got to do that at some point. So what do you want first, a packaged coin or a print? And there's no starting bids on any of these auctions. Plus, you gave me a right good boost the other day. I've uploaded my videos again and I plan on making more, so thanks. No, it's not a problem, mate. It's what we're all here for. It's a good little community, isn't it? We have fun and we help each other out and that where we can. That's what it's about. If Disney's here, let's play for a double print. I don't think Disney's here. I think she's gone on the school run, hasn't she? Good luck, Hannah. Keep us in touch. Let us know how everything goes. Probably wasting my time because she's probably already gone. So yeah, so come on, any print you can pick off the website or a packaged coin. You tell me which one you want. You can't pick the packaged coin. I've got it written down which one. Yep, on the WhatsApp group, just difficult with 95 plus alternate weekends. Miss RJ wants me for there. I can't blame her though, can you? No, you're not having my jacket, Lou. I've only just put it on because it's absolutely freezing here today. Absolutely freezing cold. Yeah, no, it's not a problem. I'm saying even if it's short notice, RJ, just let us know. Most days I haven't got fully filled. I think Saturday is fully filled. Yeah, Saturday is, but other than Saturdays, I think all the others are relatively, there's a few hours here and there free. So just let us know on the WhatsApp when you're ready. School run was ages ago. Are they in detention? Probably. Right, so where did I saw it's just now. Right, RJ. Right, so your first one up then is the packaged Peter Rabbit. Royal Mint packaging, and any bid on that will start you off. There's no minimum bids at all. So any bid on that will start you off. We'd love to do small diamond. No, so just literally, mate, just, you know, if you find you've got an hour free or something, anytime, just let me know, and I'll do my best to slot you in when I can. I say, you know, most days it's pretty flexible, so just whenever you can. Right, there we go. Lou coming in with 1 coin. Do me a favour, will ya? I know you were said tight, but come on. Right, it doesn't matter anyway, because Angela's coming in with 50. Angela's smashed you out of the ballpark. Yeah, if you don't mind, Chris, Angela smashed you all out of the ballpark. She's in with a 50 bid. I'll tell you what, Lou, if you win it, I'll even sign it for you. Bidding with, this is for using the 1 and 2p non-magnetic, and your countdown has already started. That's it, 1 and 2 non-magnetic. That sounds fair to me, RJ. Right, I'm not going to tell you who's leading because the countdown started. Yep, that's the highest bid that I've got as well. I'm assuming that was Ian that's just commented. That's the highest bid that I've got. I'm obviously not going to speak it out loud now because with the countdown started. Yeah, we know you're there. Into the last 10 seconds. And don't leave it late. You saw a couple earlier on where people were leaving their bidding late and got pipped at the last minute. And yeah, so don't leave it late. Come in with your highest bid straight away. Blow the others out the park. Down to the last 4, 3, let's go in. Go in. Is it just me or is everybody really cold today? I am absolutely freezing today. Yeah, sold to Angela Club up for 50 coins. See, coming strong, nice and early, and she smashed you out the park. Actually, it was Ian at 12. Oh, right, I don't know, yeah. Quite a lot of chat during that countdown. There was, yes. I have kept reminding people not to chat during it. Let me just make a note of that one. So, well done, Angela. Don't know why I write the whole thing down. Ian knows who they are. So it was 50, wasn't it? I think Ian might have just left a comment, so he may well be watching. Yeah, you tell him, Lou. He should be keeping a note for himself. That was 50 coins, wasn't it? And Peter Rabbit. But yeah, I mean, Ian's probably watching at some point, but I dare say he's going to tell you exactly the same as Lou's just told you. You should be keeping a note of it yourself. New boiler's now installed, so nice and toasty. I have just put my heating on because it is so cold today. I did, but can't find it. Hi all, quick question. Is the Snowman 50p coin in circulation, as I've just found one in my coin hunt? Lose my bodyguard. I've got loads of... Honestly, Steve, don't even go there. I've got little bits of paper everywhere. I've got these, I've not. I've had to start a new notepad because I've written so much into the other notepad and I don't know which any of it means. So I've had to start on a new notepad because I was just confusing myself. I've got so many notes scribbled down everywhere. No, it's 2 prints, but it's the name Ian said to write down and the coins. Oh no. Heating goes on once a year for the service, nice and warm flats. Fire's lit, nice and toasty. So, but, you know, normally here, I'm quite lucky here normally. Normally it's lovely and warm here. But today it's just really cold. I'm normally just sat in a pair of shorts, but not today. Oh, sorry. Right, so just to remind everybody, because of what Popcoin has just said, please, if you win any of the auctions, write it down, what you've won, who you are, and how many coins it is. Pop them in a jiffy bag or however you're going to pack them up in a, you know, the cash bags. You can then keep that separate. Any of the other ones that you win, do the same for. You can then pop them all into the same jiffy bag, but make sure they're all separate and they've all got notes. And if it's a COA that you've won, make sure that you've put on there that it's a COA. They're still getting, even though every day we're saying, make sure you're putting notes in, they are still getting parcels turning up with nothing written on it. Yeah, and the CJ. I mean, the CJ you've won it from is not quite as important because, like Ian said to you, you know, they're not sitting there watching the streams for 12 hours a day, so they don't know who was on. But as much information as you can get, and then all you're doing is delaying the orders coming out to yourselves. So the more you put on it, the better it is for everybody. But please keep them separate. I'll let Lou answer that query. But yeah, definitely I'd be chuffed to bits if I'd found that as well. What was the other thing? If you've got your own business or, you know, work for a company or whatever, there's now sponsorship that can be done starting from £10. So they just make a £10 donation, where you make the £10 donation, and they get 10, or you get 10 shout outs, or 10 times your link will be added to the stream. So if that's something that might be of an interest to anybody as well, then let us know and we can get that sorted. I'm sure if you wanted bigger ones, we can do bigger deals on that. What else did I have to say? Still waiting for the Stephen Hawkins cufflinks. Have you emailed anybody about that, John? Because I would say don't, if you've emailed John at TGBCH@outlook.com, if you've not had a response in a week, then just pop another one to him. But don't be, you know, emailing John and emailing or WhatsApping Ian or anything like that, because it just confuses it. I had a query this morning with John and I popped him an email. Ian rang me up 10 minutes later and and my query was sorted. I know with the cufflinks, it might a little bit. Yeah, yours are on the way to you, Stevie. I need you to send me your address again. I've had a look and I can't find your address on my email. So if you send me your address, then yours will be on their way to you. I know some of the cufflinks are still waiting to be made. So it might be the problem with John's. £11 in the pot yesterday for mine charity drag act. Brilliant. I think it's a relatively low target, but I think we'll smash it out of the park. That's the idea of setting it reasonably low. Hopefully we'll just smash it. I know it's an awful time to be sort of asking for donations, but it is a good cause. Yeah, just going back to John, it just gets really confusing if John's getting emails and then Ian's getting emails and text messages, WhatsApp messages. It just ends up actually delaying it because they think now it's two separate orders. So it just ends up delaying things. So I'll just say the same as what Ian says. Email John, tgbch@outlook.com. I always put for attention of John in the subject box. And John is pretty good at getting back to you pretty fast. So just do that. If he hasn't responded in a week, then just ping him another one. Just say, don't mean to hassle you, just wondered if you could give me an update, anything like that, and it'll do. I think we've covered everything, haven't we? I think I have. Tomorrow is live streams again all day, 12 till 12. Another 12-hour session tomorrow. Sunday, I'm just working on it. You have a good day as well, Matt. See you later. I've just got a couple of little slots to fill on Sunday, and we'll have another 12-hour session on Sunday. If any of you tuned in for the stream last night, really appreciate that. I was well chuffed with how that went. For something that was just thrown together, sort of 10 minutes before I switched the camera on, it was going to be something totally different. It was going to be sort of a Q&A thing, and we were going to try to do that on a weekly basis with different CJ each week. So yeah, that popped up sort of 10 minutes beforehand, so that was I think it made quite an interesting stream. I was chuffed with the amount of viewers we got and the interaction we had from everybody. I thought it was brilliant. Do you think you could get a refund on the cufflinks? Won them for 60 quid and Ian's shirt, but the shirt went missing and still no cufflinks. If you leave that one with me then, Stevie, I will speak to Ian about that and get him to get back to you about that. I don't want to give you an answer here, only to come off and Ian say, well, hang on a minute, you shouldn't have done that. But I'm only on till 5, so as soon as I come off at 5, I'll get in touch with them and find out, all right, and get them to touch base with you over it. Cufflinks and the shirt. Yeah, so I'll certainly try and get the ball rolling with something there for that. That's not a problem at all. In 9 weeks, that's all. Not meaning it nasty, but I'd rather get 10p or a couple of coins to bid. No, that's fine, mate. Honestly, just leave it with me, and I'll send an email over at 5 o'clock. Unfortunately, 5 o'clock's probably going to be a bit too late. I think John finishes at 5, but I will definitely try to get the ball rolling with that one for you. Right, so let's have a look at a print. I haven't got a clue, so let's have a look. FA No, let's have a look at that. Wilma Shields. That sounds like quite a nice name to me. Which one of these do we like? Yeah, I think I might do that. I'll do print number 1. It's 1 of 4. But then I can do the others tonight as well. So I'm going to pop you up a link. That's a, I forget what I called that now, a Wilma Shields print, breathtaking landscape, embroidery, vintage art. A vintage countryside landscape scenes, print 1 by Wilma Shields, retro, mint condition, embroidery and paint turned into a print. Absolutely stunning quality prints. The detail is beautiful. Circa 1980s, and it's 24 centimeters by 20 centimeters. So we're going to have a little bid on that. Wilma Shield, that's what you won, Popcoin. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Ian's text you as well. That's all right. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Cheers, RJ. See you later, mate. Coins and more. Good evening. So that's your. This is print number 1 of 4, and what I will do is I'll do the others in my stream later on at 7 till 9. So just 1 coin is all we're looking at to open that up. I didn't know that, Lou. It's funny, although I had Ian on, I didn't know that it was that. I just scrolled down, saw the name, and thought, yeah, I like the name. I'll put that one up. Steve just bought 10 package 2018 Peters for a £5 and 12% top cashback. Then went in 5 voucher codes and got a box set, Flopsy, 2 Paddingtons, all silver proofed at 50% off. Cheers, guys, for the info. Yeah, so I just didn't know when that code was going to end, because I know a lot of us had deals on that last night, and a lot of the silver proofs were sold out last night. So I didn't know what it would be like today, but brilliant. You got yourself some real good deals there. When do the Gruffalo packaging with authenticity get sent out? Well, they're being, as far as I'm aware, they're all being stamped at the moment. Yesterday, today, they're all being stamped. Obviously, that's delayed. Chris has come in with a bid. Thank you, Chris. They're obviously, these lot are being stamped because they were all supposed to have been sent out this week. But the stamping of them, has delayed. The Chris Dyer is counting down. I thought he was going to start bidding then. Or is that a bid or a countdown, Chris? I don't know. Cheers, RJ. Bye, mate. No, he is counting down. That's it. When it's a deal, I try to avoid buying from the mint. But when you've got deals like that, Steve, you just can't turn it down. So come on, this is a really nice print. And if I wasn't CJ in this, I would be putting a bid on this, because I haven't got any of these prints, and that is a nice one. And it's only got a bid of 1. Code ends on the 3rd. Yeah. I've just got to remind people that they've got to go fire that voucher codes. Counting bids in thousands. That's brilliant. Well done, Stevie. He's come in with another bid. Because a lot of people last night were saying that the voucher code wasn't or the code, sorry, wasn't working for them, and it's because they weren't going through the link. So if you're doing it, you have to go through voucher codes to get your money back or get your money off. I got myself one, and I even got an email this morning to say it was had been dispatched. So fingers crossed it won't be long before I get it. And I can't even remember which one I ordered now. Yeah. Because even on some of the silver proofs, I tried it on one or two of them and it wasn't working on them. But I managed to find one in the end that it was working on. And I was happy for that anyway. So yeah, right, into the last 10 seconds, and we are on a print by the artist Wilma Shields, breathtaking landscapes, embroidery, vintage art. And this is listed on the site at $24.95. Christmas round the corner, whack that in a frame, give it to the old nan or, the old woman next door. You're getting a bargain at what this is going for. Absolute bargain, but I can't tell you how much because Chris is counting you down. So am I seeing the chat as delayed as what Steve was? 2 going. Is that as delayed as what Steve's seeing it? Because Steve was well behind on it. 1 sold to Stevie for 10 coins. Bargain on that. What am I doing up here, isn't it? So it is delayed, but not as bad as Steve's. Right, okay, Warren, what am I writing? Steve's was really delayed. What am I writing here? Wilma Shield, 10 coins. %50 silver proof too. I didn't know that. Do you get my emails? Well, I've done that, yeah. Got your email. And that's all sorted. I did mess up a little bit in the WhatsApp group. I said the cut-off was Friday. It's not. The cut-off's going to be Thursday for payment on Friday. I just need to find out what the email was. Yeah, so all points have been added for streams up to and including last night. The rest will carry over to next week's, just to get it all, easier done that way. So I messed up on the. What do I want you to write on it? Oh, sorry, I thought you were doing a check there to see how delayed I was. Print, write on it, print 1. What the hell was that? I don't know, maybe jump, whatever it was. Sorry, print 1, Wilma Shield. And if you put $24.95 on it as well, there was definitely something made a noise there, made me jump. And I'll do the same at my end. Yeah. And that should be enough to identify that. But as long as it's definitely got print 1, because it's 1 of 4. My spell's working on your desk. Louise using her witchcraft. You can't quite see it. Up here, there's a shelf. I've got a little shelf up there with an autographed football boot up there. But I also had a Winnie the Pooh up there. That was on a nice little stand. And I was sitting on the sofa one night, and just out the blue, he flew off the shelf into the middle of the floor, and he's broken his foot now. And now he won't stand in it properly. So yeah, I think it might be haunted. I was really upset about that, my Winnie the Pooh. Trying to fit him back in, and he won't go in there now. It's not funny, just start laughing at it. Oh. Right, so what have we done? We've done a Peter Rabbit, we've done a print. I can't believe you're all being so cruel about my Winnie the Pooh. I'm surrounded by little things like this. Look. That's on my desk with him. Don't know what that's meant to be. And we've got a little dog. Oh, you got a nice one of these here. Oh. I'm surrounded by them on my desk. One of these. Don't know what it is because I'm not into Star Wars or anything like that, so it means absolutely nothing to me. Just to update, I have my iPhone in my hand and desktop wired, and my iPhone is about 3 seconds ahead of the desktop. Yeah, that's what Stevie was saying then. And then got him here as well. Again, no idea. I know it's something from Pokemon, but I haven't got a clue what. So yeah, I'm surrounded by them. Oh, and then I've some old postcard that my great nan was sent. So that's just sitting there as well. That's really old. The person that sent it must be ancient. So yeah, that's all the little bits and pieces I have sitting on my desk. I don't know. I say I'm not into Star Wars or anything. That was something I won. Somebody was doing a YouTube giveaway, and the Star Wars thing was one of the things that came with it. I think, yeah, along with about, I don't know, a couple of 100 Pokemon cards. But again, Pokemon's not something I'm into, so they've just gone straight in the drawer. Okay, right, just confirm what Ian's saying here. Can I please ask that the winners of auctions don't email it in to John? The coin jockeys that are on at the time, we're all writing them down and we email them in. So there's no need for you to email John at all. You just need to be writing down what you've got, what you've won, how many coins it's for, and your name. You know, bag them up individually into coin bags, and then you can pop them all into the same jiffy bag afterwards. But keep your bids, your wins separate, and no need for you to be emailing it across. It'll just get incredibly confusing for John if you're emailing it and then an hour later we're emailing it all in as well. Louise is going to send me a little friend for my desk. Thank you, Louise. I've got lots of little things on here. I've even got a snooker ball on my desk. So yeah, I've got lots of little curiosities and things on there. All these little things and the dog, they're from when I've had sort of, I'm not far from Hastings, so I like going down Hastings and playing on the 2p machines and that kind of thing. So they're where I get all of these from. Right, I'm going to give you which one do I want to give you? I don't think I'm trying to do it so that I'm not giving you something that somebody else has got coming up later. I don't think anybody has got one of these. No. So I say this is only, I'm literally only on for an hour. And then Jamie Merritt is back on. Hello again, Polly. Are you, oh God, are you in Dymchurch yet? You must be there by now already. So the last one I'm going to do for you is an armistice, £2. Just got into the bar. I'm coming off in 15 minutes, so I'll have a pint. Right, so that's the one that I'm doing for you now. This is an armistice with COA, and for anybody that's going to ask, it is the coin and the COA, not the packaging on this one. And this is the last one that I'm giving you today. So any opening bid using your 1 and 2p's that are non-magnetic will start the bidding. Not rum, I hope. Oh, look at that cracking starting bid there from Stevie B. You saying that, Chris? I only yesterday moved the rum from my desk. I think I might have a little tickle after this. Do you want me to mod during Jamie's stream so you can have tea, etc., before streaming at 7? I've actually got a few items that will need auctioning during Jamie's. To be fair, he's only got 2, so it's not too bad. But if you don't mind, Lorna, so certainly for the first half an hour, because I do need to pop across to the shop. So if you don't mind doing that for the first half an hour or so, while I nip out, that would be brilliant. And then I'll just take over from there and sort out the auctions that I've got for him. So Gary's coming over the top with a bid of 60. Let me write this down. Chris is, oh, I like that, Chris. That's a nice bid. Just got to write it all down so I don't forget it. I was tempted to write down that bid there. Or is somebody going to surprise me and coming over the top of you, Chris? Right, last 10 seconds, so I'm not going to be telling you what the winning bid is now. You can see it on your screen. So if you want it coming over the top, because none of these bids, none of these countdowns get reset now. It's 20 straight down. Obviously, it gets slower the lower we go. As was proved on Steve's stream earlier on, some people are experiencing a slight delay on the chat. So to avoid any confusion, just come in with a good sized bid that somebody has done there, and don't risk losing out on something. Because also none of these coins, the COAs, I'm not so sure, but certainly the package coins that we've got for you tonight, none of them are going to be repeated. Nobody on today has got the same package coins. Everybody has something different. So if it's a package coin you're going to be bidding on, make sure that you come in with a decent sized bid to avoid any of the delays and any of the confusions. If there are any confusions, on it. Cracking bid, Steve. Chris, 255. If there are any confusions on it, the mod's decision and between them, the mod and the CJ's decision is final, and no correspondence will be entered into. Excellent, Lorna. That chuffs me there. I can quickly nip out and do what I've got to do. Polly's buying me a pint, so I'll quickly have that. Who got that one? Chris Spree. So where I'm saying with the packaged coins, they're all different, and nobody's got, I'm looking through them now. There are some really nice ones coming up. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you because we want you to stay on and watch for as long as you can. But none of them are the same. So if you've got a certain coin you're looking for, you're going to have to stay on and make sure you get a decent sized bid nice and early. What else have we got? I'll go through your time schedule again for tonight. You got Jamie's going to be coming on again between 5 and 7. Then I'm coming back on from 7 till 9, hopefully a bit warmer then. 9 till 11 is my family, and 11 till midnight is Coins and More. And I ask you again, if you're not subbed to my families, they're very close to reaching the 200. And there will be another giveaway for the 200 subs. So if you can go over and give them a sub, we all appreciate that. As to all the coin jockeys that you've got, I'll do it now, Chris. Yeah. All of the coin jockeys appreciate being, that should be sorted now. Appreciate being subbed, because we've all got our own individual channels as well. Jamie Merritt's only just started this one up, so he'll certainly appreciate any subs. You got Dragon Lord, Hannah's Coins. Go over and watch Hannah's. What's her name? YouTube. Hannah's Coins. Hannah Collects, something like that. Go over and have a look. She's uploaded a good video this morning. So go across and have a watch of that. Sub that. What else can I tell you? Well, no lawyers come knocking on my door. That's a good thing. I did wonder whether they were going to come knocking this morning, but there was no lawyers there this morning waiting for me. There you go. Hans Coins Hunts. Don't forget the cufflinks, mate. I'll have a proposal for him. Just ask him to take. Yeah, I will do, mate. He may well be watching and might just get straight in touch, but I'll come off and I'll text Ian, and I've got it written down on my notepad, so that's not a problem at all. I'll do that before I shoot out. Tomorrow we have full 12 hours from 12 till 12. It's great you're both on. Thank you, Chris and Scott Warren, for modding for me last night, and obviously Ian. No, it's not a problem, mate. Don't mind it at all. Enjoy doing it. So tomorrow you've got John Gamble from 12 till 5. 5 till 8, Steve Fraser. 8 to 9, Coins and More. And then 9 to 12, me. So I get you when you're all in your drunken state and not knowing what you're saying and doing. And so it's fully booked up on Saturday. Sunday, you've got John again from 12 till 5 and me at 9 till 12. So if there's anybody, any of the CJs that want to slot between 5 and 9 on Sunday, give me a shout, let me know. And likewise, if there's any other coin tubers out there, Louise, that would like to come on, have a chat, show us some of your coins, share your knowledge. 9 till 12 on, no, that's wrong, isn't it? 5 till 9 on Sunday. we've got a couple of hours free at the moment. Although I've got a feeling Jamie might be messaging me in a minute and saying, can I have one of them slots? It's really quite funny. He was so nervous yesterday of doing his first live stream. And he was proper buzzing. He really enjoyed himself afterwards. Messaging me straight away, can I have another stream? So that's proof, if any of you need it, that it's really not as bad as you might be dreading. You'll always have somebody there to help you. One of the mods will always be there. I try to be there as much as I can for somebody's first stream, just to help them out if they need any help. And there's always support and everything you can get. So if anybody wants to give that a bash, Louise, just drop me a message and we'll get something sorted for you. Certainly Monday to Friday, 12 till 5, I can pretty much guarantee you any slot you want. Evenings are a little bit trickier, but there are still slots available in the evenings. So that's not a problem at all. And you all get paid for your time in reward points. So that's another bonus. So just let me know if anybody fancies doing that. Or you know somebody that might. There was a message this morning on the WhatsApp group that they know somebody that might do it. So just get us a message to one of us and we'll see what we can do. I've only got a couple of minutes left, so I'm going to really selfishly plug my own one now. If you go over onto my channel, you'll see a video titled £250 Charity Challenge. That was something we, it first sort of jokingly got mentioned on the 24-hour live stream that we did. I haven't done yet, Madeline. I've just got to go over to the shop in a minute, actually, so I might spend it then. Yeah, it got mentioned on the first 24-hour stream about somebody said about me doing a drag. And I said, no, you'd have to pay a huge donation for me to do that. Then I think it started off as a joke on Monday. Lou and Hannah. So I said, well, okay, if you can get a single donation of £250, and I'll nominate a mental health charity that can go towards. And the forfeit being that when we go to the Mint on the 25th of January, I will have to do the Mint tour in drag. There, Chris has just popped up the video for us. I've since done it now and nominated the charity Mind. For anybody that sort of suffering with mental health problems or has done in the past, you'll know about them and what the brilliant work they do. So £250 would be a lot of money to them. It sounds like I've set a stupid challenge by asking for one donation of 250, but the way around that is you can make donations via the admin listing on the Great British Coin Hunt website. Just in the chat box, put Warren's charity or put Mind or something like that in it. And Ian's keeping a check of all of that. We'll add it all together and obviously, hopefully smash the £250. If we get the £250, which I think we should smash really, it's not a high target, then the money for that, Ian will match 25%. So that actually takes it up to well over £300 then. So yeah, so your payments for that are just do it as you would normally through the admin listing. And I appreciate everything. So Mind is something that I've used them a lot. They've actually got a fantastic website. So yeah, appreciate anybody that makes a donation. And it doesn't matter how big or how small, you know what I mean? If it's £1, do £1. Every bit counts. So that's pretty much it. We've got a couple of minutes to kill. Has anybody got anything they want to ask, or kill the last couple of minutes? Enjoy your pint, mate. Don't forget about it. No, I was joking. Polly's actually, although she's from local to me, she's actually quite a bit further away on holiday today. So I was teasing her, buy me a pint. I've got a nip to the shop. And Madeline reminded me that I was going to take this with me and split it open and spend it and then post it onto their website, the Royal Mint's website and change checkers, to see whether I've actually broken the law. Because obviously it's a brilliant uncirculated, and we had that discussion last night. So if you've not seen that, go across and have a look at that video. It's only about an hour long, but I think it was a good topic, and really, I don't know what to have for tea. Well, I'm thinking about getting myself a takeaway tonight. I haven't had one for a little while, so I think I might have fish and chip takeaway tonight. That's what I'm feeling tonight. Fridays should be made a national fish and chip tea day for me. I can't. If I have a kebab, that means I've got to start drinking. Can't eat a kebab unless you've been drinking. And you really don't want to see me on here after I've had a couple, so that wouldn't be a good idea. Right, so we're just coming up to 5 o'clock now then. Hopefully I've not had a message from him, so I'm hoping everything's good and Jamie's ready to come on. So Steve and get stuff flogged on eBay for your mint trips, so even more busy now. Thing all goes to plan. I should be booking the hotel this weekend. But yeah, so I'm going to come off now. And coming up now for the next 2 hours is Jamie again. And then I will be coming back on from 7 till 9. 9 till 11 is my family. So please sub my family. Let's get them to 200 before their live stream. So until 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock even, I will see you all again soon. Bye.